हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, पिछले क्लास में हम पढ़े थे ट्रेपेजॉइडल रूल। आज हम पढ़ेंगे सिम्पसन 1/3 रूल। ओके, ट्रेपेजॉइडल रूल में क्या होता था, हमें 2 पॉइंट चाहिए, उसके थ्रू हम ये इस 2 पॉइंट को इंटरपोलेट करते थे स्ट्रेट लाइन से। आफ्टर दैट वी विल गेट ट्रेपेजियम एंड देन वी विल फाइंड द एरिया ऑफ दिस ट्रेपेजियम। बट इन सिम्पसन 1/3 रूल वी नीड 3 पॉइंट्स. From 3 points we can generate a quadratic polynomial, or I mean parabola. Okay, then we can interpolate these 3 points by a polynomial. Okay, then we have to find the area of this region, which is the approximate integral value. So Simpson 1/3 rule is another method to find the approximate integral value of given function in tabular form. I mean functional value is given in tabular form. Okay, so there is 2 remarks. In trapezoidal rule of integration, integrate exactly polynomial of degree less equal to 1. If we have 2 points, then we can generate a polynomial of degree less equal to 1. Similarly, in Simpson 1/3 rule of integration, integrates exactly polynomial of degree less equal to 2. If we have 3 points, then we can interpolate these 3 points through a quadratic polynomial. Okay, or we can say parabola. This is also quadratic. Is it clear? So in next step we will find the formula for Simpson 1/3 rule. So first assume let the interval AB be subdivided into two equal parts. Okay, सबसे पहले जो गिवन इंटरवल होगा उसको हम क्या करेंगे, 2 पार्ट में डिवाइड करेंगे. सपोज वी हैव दिस फंक्शन. ओके, एंड दिस इज द x नॉट इक्वल टू a. सपोज दिस इज द इंटरवल, दिस इज x2, and this is suppose x1 is equal to a plus b by 2. Okay, then we get both h is equal to, this is also h. If we divide interval ab into 2 equal parts, then h is equal to b minus a by 2. Okay, x naught is equal to what, a. x1 is equal to a plus b by 2, and x2 is equal to b. Okay, is it clear? Then from these 3 points, this and this, we can interpolate this point by through a polynomial like this, and after that we will find the area of this region, this shaded region. Okay, so what is, then suppose this is the point P, this is Q, and this is R. Then P x naught, fx naught, Q x1, fx1, and R x2, fx2 are 3 points on the curve y is equal to fx. Okay, we approximate the curve y is equal to fx. X lies between a and b. Okay, by the parabola, by the parabola. Okay, or joining the points P, Q, R by the parabola, joining the points P, Q and R. Okay, that is, we approximate the given curve by a polynomial of degree 2. We have 3 points, then we can interpolate these 3 points through a polynomial of degree 2. Okay, that is, we approximate the given curve by a polynomial of degree 2. Is it clear? So from Newton forward difference formula, we use the Newton forward difference formula to interpolate this function. Okay, we can use, because we have 3 points and we have to interpolate by function, so easily we can choose Newton forward difference formula. Then what was the formula we have discussed earlier? So using the Newton forward difference formula, what was the formula? Fx is equal to Fa plus x minus a divided by h del Fa, first difference, plus x minus a plus h, okay, divided by factorial 2 h square del square Fa. Okay, plus, so this is the formula of Newton forward difference. So how we do? So what was the process? First one, x, this is the y. What is x? Our x0, x1, x2. This is fx0, fx1, fx2. So what is del fx? Del fx is nothing but fx1 minus fx0. And what is this? Fx2 minus fx1. Similarly, del square fx, what is fx2 minus 2fx1 minus fx0. Okay, after that all terms are vanish, because we have 3 points. Then we can generate polynomial of degree less equal to 2. Okay, so what we will get? Fx is equal to fx0. x0 means initial value a. Okay, here. And what is the next term? X minus x0 divided by h del fx0 plus 1 by 2h square x minus x0 x minus x1 into del square fx0. ओके, इसके बाद के टर्म क्या हो जाएंगे? 0 हो जाएंगे, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस. ओके, वी हैव ऑलरेडी 3 points. Then we can generate polynomial of degree less equal to 2. The integration a to b fx dx is equal to what? x0 to x2 is equal to x0 to x2 fx dx. Okay, which is equal to x0 to x2 fx is equal to this one. This is the polynomial we have interpolated through the given point p, q, r. Okay, so put it here. What we will get? fx0 plus x minus x0 divided by h del fx naught plus 1 by 2 h square x minus x naught x minus x1 into del square fx naught. Okay, so this is the function we have to integrate from x0 to x2. Okay, is it clear? So what is the value which is equal to limit x0 to x2 into del fx naught? Okay, here next term we will assume as I1, we will find it later, where I1 is equal to del square fx naught. Okay, is it clear? This is the dx also. So the next value x2 minus x naught fx naught plus 1 by h 1 by 2 x2 minus x naught whole square into del fx naught plus I1. Okay, since x1 can be written as x0 plus h, x2 is equal to x0 plus 2h, then put the value of x1 and x2, only x2 here, we will get, you can try, we will get 2h fx naught plus 1 by 2h into 4h square del fx naught plus I1. Okay, 2h fx naught plus 2h del fx naught plus I1. Okay, this is equation 1. In next step we will find the value of I1 and put it here. We will get the integral value of a to b fx dx. Okay, so let me show how. What we have, 1 by 2h square x cube by 3 minus x0 minus x1 x square by 2 plus x0 x1 and finally x, and limit is x0 to x2 into del square fx naught. Okay, so finally we will get 1 by 12h square 2 x2 cube minus x0 cube minus 3 x0 plus x1 x2 square minus x0 square plus 6 x0 x1 x2 minus x0. This is very simple. We have to calculate only integral. Okay, del square fx naught. Okay, then what we will get, 12h square x2 minus x0 2 x2 square minus x0 x2 plus x0 square, this is plus, okay, minus 3 x0 plus x1 into x2 plus x0, okay, plus 6 x0 x1 fx naught. Since like previous case, x2 is equal to x0 plus 2h, x1 is equal to x0 plus h, then I1 is equal to what we will get, 1 by 6h 2h square delta square fx naught, which is equal to h by 3 del square fx naught. Okay, so put it the value of I1 into equation 1 here, then we will find out the value of integral a to b fx dx, which is equal to x0 to x2 fx dx, okay, which is the approximate value of integral. So finally we will get, therefore from 1 we can obtain a to b fx dx, which is equal to x0 to x2 fx dx is equal to 2h fx0 plus 2h delta fx0, delta I mean del, plus h by 3 del square fx0, okay. This is the value. So finally we will put the value of this from here is the delta fx0, here is the delta square fx0, which is equal to h by 3 6 fx0 plus 6 fx1 minus fx0, okay. This is plus fx0 minus 2 fx1 plus fx2, okay. Finally we will get a to b fx dx, which is equal to h by 3 fx0 plus 4 fx1. If we choose 3 point, then we will get this formula. I mean, if we approximate the given function through a polynomial including 3 points, then we will get this formula, okay. This is suppose equation 2. Since the above Simpson third rule derived uses 3 points, okay, we have discussed earlier. Hence we subdivide the given interval AB into even number of subinterval. We have 3 point, okay, then we divide it into even number of subinterval, okay, and finally we will approximate these 3 points by polynomial, okay, into even number of subinterval of equal length. Let h say 2n, then how h is equal to b minus a upon 2n, okay. That is the case. We have the function like this, okay. Here dot dot dot, this is the x0. So here approximate the function, we choose 3 point, this and this, okay, these 3 point, and we approximate. So a is equal to x0, this is 2h, okay, dot dot up to x2n, which is equal to x0 plus 2 capital N h, which is equal to b, okay. This is the case x0, x1, x2, x3, x4, okay, dot dot up to x capital 2n. Here we choose 2n as a even number. कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं इसको, इस इंटीग्रल को also. Nothing we have to do, only we write the integral value for 3 point, okay. For fx1 plus fx2. Okay, this is the integral value of first term. Similarly, fx2 plus 4fx3 plus fx4 dot 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 plus fx2n minus 2 plus 4 into fx2n minus 1 plus what? Plus fx2n. Okay, is equal to h by 3 fx naught, okay, plus 4 fx1 plus fx3 plus dot dot plus fx2n minus 1, okay, plus 2 into fx2 plus fx4 plus dot dot plus fx2n minus 2 ब्रैकेट बंद plus fx2n. ओके, दिस इज द फॉर्मूला. याद करना बिल्कुल सिंपल. जो ऑड टर्म है उसके साथ क्या मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है? 4. जो इवेंट टर्म है उसके साथ क्या मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है? 2. उसके बाद ये फर्स्ट टर्म, ये लास्ट टर्म. दिस इज द सिम्पसन 1/3 रूल. Simpson's 1/3 rule. Students, we have one question. Find the approximate value of integral 0 to 1 dx divided by 1 plus x using Simpson 1/3 rule with 2, 4 and 8 equal sub-intervals. Okay. The solution for n is equal to 1. Okay. What is our 2n? Small n is equal to 2n, which is equal to 2. Okay, then what is our h? H is equal to b minus a divided by 2n, which is 1 minus 0 divided by 2, which is equal to 0.5. Okay, so what is the points we have? This is the x naught 0, x1 is equal to 0.5, x2 is equal to 1. Okay, similarly for n, for capital N is equal to 2, n is equal to small n, which is equal to 4. Then what is h? b minus a divided by 4, 1 minus 0 divided by 4, which is equal to 0.25. Okay, then what is the points? x naught, x1. So these are the point for n is equal to 2 and small is equal n is equal to 4. Okay, similarly for n is equal to capital N is equal to 4, small n is equal to 8, then what is our h? 1 minus 0 divided by 8, which is equal to what? 0.125. Okay, so what is our points? x naught, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6, x7 and finally x8. Okay, okay, and what we have? function which is equal to 1 by 1 plus x. Okay, this is the function. So finally we have to use Simpson 1/3 rule to find the integral value for different n. So very simple. If a small n is equal to 2, then what is the I1? Integral 1, suppose h by 3. What is the point we have? X is equal to 0, 0.5 and 1. Okay, then what is the formula? H by 3 f naught plus ऑड वाले टर्म के साथ क्या होगा, 4 मल्टीप्लाई होगा, f0 0.5। ऑड क्यों है ये, बिकॉज ऑफ x1। ऐसे काम ऑड इवन देखेंगे, यहाँ 0 है, यहाँ 1 है, यहाँ 2 है, फॉर्मूला याद करने के लिए। ओके, एंड लास्ट टर्म इज f1। so we have to calculate the functional value, put the 0 here, put the 0.5 here, we will get f0.5, put the 1 is here, we will get f1, then finally we will get 0.67444 and 4, you can check. Okay, I mean Simpson 1/3 rule. Okay, finally we will get 0.69333254. Okay, similarly when n is equal to 8, I3 is equal to h by 3 f0 plus 4 f0.25 plus f 0.375 plus f 0.625 plus f 0.875 plus 2 f 0.25, sorry here 0.125, okay, 0.25 plus f 0.5 plus f 0.75 plus last term. Okay, this is the Simpson 1/3 rule, and finally we will get 0.693155. okay, 1, 3, 5 and 7, यानी कि 0.125, 0.375, 0.625 एंड 0.875, ये सब किससे मल्टीप्लाई होंगे, ऑड वाले 4 से। नेक्स्ट टर्म में 0.25 इवन वाले x2, x4, x6, 0.25, 0.5 एंड 0.75। ओके, अब फाइनली लास्ट टर्म, तो ये इवन वाले किससे मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है, 2 से। ओके, सो फाइनली वी विल गेट दिस वन 0.69315. Okay, then what is the exact solution? Exact solution very simple, 0 to 1 dx divided by 1 plus x, which is equal to ln 1 plus x, 0 to 1, which is equal to ln 2. Value of ln 2 is what, 0.693147. ओके, तो एग्जैक्ट ये है, अप्रॉक्सीमेट डिफरेंट आया है डिफरेंट एन के लिए, तो हम क्या एरर निकाल सकते हैं, व्हाट इज द एब्सोल्यूट एरर। सो व्हाट वाज 0.693147 minus 0.6944 and 4, which is equal to 0.001297. okay, E2 when this is for n is equal to 2, this is n is equal to 4, which is equal to exact minus I2. So what we will get, 0.693147 minus 0.693254. okay, so finally we will get 0.000107. Similarly for n is equal to 8, E3 exact minus I3, एब्सोल्यूट एरर कितना हो जाएगा इसमें, सिंपल है, 0.693147 माइनस 0.693155. ओके, विच इज इक्वल टू 0.0000008. ओके, तो हम यहाँ क्या देख रहे हैं, जैसे जैसे n हम इंक्रीज करते जा रहे हैं, एब्सोल्यूट एरर क्या हो रहा है, एरर कम होते जा रहा है।